Was good with y'all, young boys. Hey, man. Gazer can in the building. Gazer. Nah, Sell us to the max. Welcome back. It's your host, Kentrell. Join my co-host.
It's your boy, Ben. Welcome back, everyone.
Yes.
What we talking about today?
Fantastic Four. We are less than a month away from this epic release.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, and if they don't deliver, Marvel.
Gonna have some questions for y'all.
Yeah, buddy. We gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk about it, man, because we got a lot of stuff going on within the Marvel universe. A lot of talks, and hey, Marvel's kind of trash right now.
And DC on the rise.
They are.
They're on the rise.
DC, don't count them out, bruh.
No.
You got Lobo coming. You got fucking Superman.
You got Supergirl. I think they're making a Wonder Woman, or like they're starting to write the script for Wonder Woman.
And apparently, I think it was James Gunn or Zack Snyder, one or the other, was trying to pitch this idea to Warner's brothers, and they were like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna pitch that because other studios, comic studios, might try to rip that idea off. And I'm like, motherfuckers talking like, whoa, what could that idea be? Whoa, what are they cooking, bro? Because if you not trying to even, that's how good of an idea you saying, then niggas definitely, it's easily you can rip that off. It's like, whoa, what the fuck are they cooking, bro? They cooking some type of crossover. They cooking some type of like huge movie with hella superheroes in it and shit like that. Like, I wonder what they cooking, man.
I'm intrigued.
So, it's DCU right there. So we're going to see about that, bro. You know what's insane about the Fantastic Four movie is that Pedro Pascal, this motherfucker, obviously leading a lot of controversy behind that. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Why is he Mr. Fantastic? We like John Krasinski, whatever you say his name. But Pedro, this man's in everything. Like, bro, do you know how many shows and stuff he's doing right now?
Pedro, he on a goated run right now.
Bro, this man is in The Mandalorian.
The Last of
Us. He got he's in this new movie called The Materialist that's about to drop. He was in Gladiator.
Right.
Like, bro, he's in so much, and now he's in this. He's literally bro's in 4 different films
right now.
Bro, he is locked. Bro, you know how much money this man making? Like, bro, this man has to be getting paid insane amount of money to be like doing this shit, bro. Pedro on the fucking run. I wonder how he gonna perform as Mr. Fantastic.
I think he gonna have a pretty good performance. I trust in him because I trust in good actors, and he's proven time and time again that he is a good actor. So, in terms of what I think if you put actors, even if they don't look exactly like the character,
yeah, you put good actors in
spots, they're gonna perform.
We ain't gonna give a
9
fuck.
times out of 10.
We don't give a fuck as fans. We gonna be like, nah,
exactly.
He's killing it. And another thing is that a lot of fans have been thinking like, Fantastic Four, are they coming in to reset the timeline? Because obviously we saw the Thunderbolts, the last post-credit scene. You know, you got the Fantastic Four ship coming in, but a lot of people are like, hey, is that even the Fantastic Four? Is that Dr. Doom on the ship? You know what I'm saying, tricking them? But it's insane that people were kind of like thinking like, Fantastic Four, that was back in the day, like 1960s. Is this them coming to like a different universe? Is that gonna reset the timeline? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that gonna change everything? And you know what I'm saying? Because they got a script. They gotta pick up from what Kang has done.
Right.
Because Kang, I mean, when you think about what he has done, which also they in talks about like not even in talks. Jonathan Majors is training. He's training for a movie right now. So nobody knows what he's training for. We don't know what movie he's training for.
He'll be fired.
Bro. So if they bring him back, man, this could change that whole outlook, you know. So that they might as well, bro.
I feel like they're throwing everything in these last two, and then they're finna do a big reset. So at that point, man, bring in Kang.
Bring Kang in, bro.
You already got 100 other characters. Bring in Kang.
That's one of the things Marvel don't want you to know. That boy Kang might just be coming back. That man Kang might be coming back. Another thing is that Marvel, if they flop with this, they're losing so much money. They're gonna lose so much money. So they're spending a lot of money on new projects. Thunderbolts, it still didn't catch up to what they needed to break even, bro. They couldn't even break even.
They didn't break even.
No, bro. Because they spent so much money. I think they spent like $300 to $500 million making a fucking film, bro.
So that Fantastic Four needs to be like really that beacon of hope that, okay, the MCU's back. Because if this flops, we really have nothing between this and Doomsday.
Yep.
You're gonna have Spider-Man Now. Spider-Man Now is coming before it because they pushed it back. But that's only gonna be a couple months before.
Yep.
So really, you got Spider-Man, and that's about it.
I'm not even seeing any Fantastic Four marketing.
Not
all
at
I'm seeing is straight Superman. Have you been seeing a lot of Superman? I've been seeing, yeah.
Superman in Fortnite right now.
Damn.
Yeah, they doing Superman on a marketing role.
Yes,
I haven't
good.
seen anything. I've seen like Little Caesar's been doing a little something with Fantastic Four, but like, come on, it's Little Caesar's.
What's Little Caesar?
Little Caesar's a pizza.
Oh, Little Caesar. I thought you were talking about a rapper, Little Caesar. I was like, who the fuck is that? Is that a new rapper?
He shouted him out in the song. You ain't hear?
Shout out Superman. I feel like Superman. Look at that. Sound like neighbor music. Hey, what? Did you hear me say I feel like Superman, bro? Like, yeah, I heard him. I heard him, bro.
But I think that's an interesting theory. You're talking about Doom might be on that plane. Maybe he's holding them hostage or something.
Maybe he is, bro. Or no, maybe after they were trying to defeat Galactus, that gave him some time to even get a hold of their ship and get
But
going.
I'm thinking they have to get to our universe somehow, or the Universe 616 one way or another, because they're in a different timeline, and our timeline doesn't have the Fantastic Four.
Facts.
So I feel like they're gonna be on that plane.
Yeah.
Whether or not Doom like sneaks on or something, that remains to be unseen. Or maybe Doom figures it out his own way.
Can't Doom turn invisible?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought he could teleport, so
He can teleport.
yeah. This motherfucker's a genius.
Nah, that's why y'all have to include Doom in some way or another, even if it's a couple Easter eggs of him or a post-credit scene. Y'all gotta include Doom in this movie because, again, you don't have the hype for Doomsday yet.
What is Fantastic Four without Doom, bro? That's the biggest fucking villain.
And like, obviously, I'm not even asking him to be a villain per se. Because you got Galactus, great villain, and I hope they do Galactus right, which would be perfect. But with Doom, you gotta build up Doomsday. He is the big bad, and if we don't see any appearances, that's what made the Infinity Saga so good, because we knew Thanos was in the shadows for 3-4 movies. He's plotting his moves. Every time we see Thanos, he's like, oh, okay, he's one step closer. First, he sends out Loki to try and get the Mind Stone. Didn't work out. He's like, all right, bet. And then we see him in Ultron. Ultron fails. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll do it myself.
Facts.
And we see him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Ronan was under him, so he had his plans that kept failing, and he's like, you know, whatever, I'm gonna do it myself. And then we finally see the full power. I feel like it's not gonna be the same, just because even if they put Doom in this movie, it's only gonna be like a one movie build up. But still, one movie build up is better than a 0 movie build up.
Yeah. We gotta get some type
y'all fumbled the Kang situation. It happened, it happened. But that doesn't mean you can't try to make the Doom situation as good as possible. And there's ways to make it possible, or make it as good as possible.
So true, bro. One of the things I was thinking about, do you think, who is smarter to you, Dr. Doom or Reed Richards?
It's tough.
It is.
That's a lame ass answer. I think it's different because I would say Reed has morals, but he doesn't really have morals. Like but he's attached to his family, so he'll do anything that protects his family. Mm-hmm. Dr. Doom really doesn't care. Like, he's connected to his homeland, and so he will do stuff in a more evil, sinister way, even if he'll do anything. I'm gonna say Doom. I don't know.
I think Reed Richards. Okay, I think Doom could be smarter.
Okay.
But his ego and him focusing on everybody else stops that from happening. You know what I'm saying? He focusing way too much on Reed, and like the comic. I don't know if you've seen it or read the one with him and Tony Stark as roommates and shit.
Right.
He was getting mad as hell at Tony because he was coming in and shit with 2 girls and shit. Like, bro, you supposed to be studying and shit. You coming in with girls and shit. He's like, yeah. Also, that's not supposed to be cubed. That's supposed to be squared. He's like, you see Doom in there writing the fucking formula and shit. He's like, what? So, yeah, that's supposed to be squared. You got that fucked up. But yeah, I'll see you later, buddy. He's like, this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doom's just too focused on everybody else.
I think, like, book smart, Reed's probably smarter. Like, being able to, like, technology, all that. But I think also Doom's got that magic, the mystic.
Yeah, so, like, is that, I don't even know if, like...
You gotta include that. In
if he's able to do that, nigga's able to teleport, bro. Yeah, right. Nah, he's smart as this, man. I'm sorry.
I'm going Doom.
Yeah.
And Doom cooler, so, like...
He is.
And he got aura, so...
Yeah, he do got aura.
The man got aura.
Yeah.
Bro, they better... I can't wait to get, like, the first scene of him.
Yeah.
Even if RDJ ends up being, like, the big bad, I'm cool. I would prefer it to be like a God Emperor Doom, Cillian Murphy, but I don't think we're gonna see that. But you know,
God Emperor,
they must not want their money for real.
Come on, bro, let's get it.
They just throwing in.
Dude, I'm telling you, that shit gonna do $1 billion. That shit gonna do $1 billion in the box office. Y'all put Kang and Doom in the same movie.
And God Emperor Doom.
Oh, bro, Kang and that bitch like. John the Majors, that motherfucker like. You see, the Deltoid has 3 different body parts. Look at that.
Multiverse, man. Multiverse. You got the wrong version.
Killian Maddox Doom. Hell no. Or Killian Maddox Kang, rather.
Yeah, you got the wrong
but no, man. I'm excited for this movie. Superman versus Fantastic Four.
It's going to be a box office. I think Superman going to take it, though.
Yeah.
It's just because it's the first one of the DC, the new DCU.
Yeah.
I think Superman, got the marketing right now. I think the press is more hyped for Superman, but I'm more hyped for Fantastic Four. Just because what it could be.
Yeah.
And I think, the first movie's always a little slow. So I think, like, Superman's going to be good, but I think it's going to be a little slow in comparison. This one, hopefully, like, it's an origin story for Fantastic Four, but it's not starting as an origin story. Like, they're starting already together. So, we don't have to wait and see.
Critics have rated Superman higher than Fantastic Four.
They have?
Yes, they said Fantastic Four is kind of...
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've seen. And then they said Superman is actually really fucking good.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised at all.
I'm not surprised, but
But critics
have been wrong before.
Yeah. So you can't even trust them. You gotta slap niggas on the back of the neck.
Facts.
Sometimes, like, come on, bro. This shit was fucking way better than y'all talking about.
Facts.
So, I mean, we gonna see what we get inside the theaters, man. And that review will be coming. Y'all know that.
Day of, or day after. If y'all got any, like, hype, what movie y'all think finna be better, Superman or Fantastic Four? Let us know below. Just, like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you want. We would appreciate them all.
Most definitely. Hey, man, that's all I got from me.
That's all I got from me as well. We're gonna catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye.